What's going on, everyone? This is X25 and welcome to Brick Rigs. So, if you haven't heard of this game, it is basically a Lego simulation game. You get to build your own vehicles, drive around, and crash them, and it actually has actual Lego physics when you crash them, which is pretty awesome. There's a sandbox. As you can see here, you have different modes. There's like sandbox mode, zombie mode, battle, all that good stuff. But we're going to start in the city today. And it actually looks pretty fast. See, we're already here. And if you look at the map, hold on, wait, wrong button. If you look at the map here, it's actually a pretty big map. This is like the airport here. It's like the newest part of the whole map itself. But let's just spawn in a creation, because I would really like you to show you the physics of this game, because they're actually pretty awesome. And it does take a while on my computer to load for some reason. It used to not be like this. I have no idea why it does this, but it loaded anyway. Let's choose one of the default vehicles that the developer made for the game. And as you can see, hold on, let me drive out. This is a fire truck. And it's made by the map creator himself. So, yeah, it uses WASD controls to drive around. I know it's not the fastest thing in the world right now, but that's because it's not getting up to speed yet. Q is like beacons or like the flashing lights on emergency vehicles. V is the siren, and L is lights, H is horn, and if you press F1, that will basically give you all the controls. So like for the map, it's recover, and what basically recover does is it recovers you back to the garage. So if I press that, yep, it does. Now there is slow motion on that. We will get to that pretty soon. Cycle vehicles is caps lock, but I would like to turn it to tab eventually. Toggle free camera is F, so if I do that right now, I can move away from the vehicle. So you use WASD to move, and you use Q and E to go up and down. Alright, next we have exit vehicle, which is E. You saw me enter the other. That's how you enter and exit things, basically. Handbrake is the space bar, so if I press that, yeah, it turns the handbrake off. That's actually probably why we were going so slow. Anyways, continuing on controls, headlights I mentioned, cycle cameras, that's C. So press C, you have an interior camera, and there's actually a camera brick that you can add in the editor if you want to build your own vehicle. Like I said, warning light is J. You use shift and control to shift up and down. The cycle sirens, it's V because they do have multiple sirens. So horn is H. Adjust slow motion speed. Again, we will get to that. Brake is S, or backwards. Steering is D and A. And throttle is W and S. So yeah, that's basically all the controls. And hopefully I can gather enough speed to crash this thing. It might take a second because, again, this is not really the fastest vehicle I chose. I really should have picked a faster vehicle. Yeah, and this game also has Steam Workshop support, which basically means you get to download your vehicles onto the Steam Workshop and allow other people for you to use them. So yeah, if you go on the Steam Workshop, you can subscribe to other people's creations and then use them, as well as you can download your own creations, and which will allow other people to use yours. Okay, we are about up to speed, so I say we could crash right now. Okay, here we go. Boom. And we can't back out. Wait, can't we? Because we just lost the wheel. Hold on. Let me go look at the damage. Again, we weren't really going that fast, but you can see that there is some damage. Oh, hold on. I know what will really cause damage for this vehicle. let's just go over to the train tracks really quick because there is a train in this game. And it's actually pretty awesome because it's basically like all trains in video games because they don't really stop unless if you drive them. And you can't drive trains. There's a specific map for it. And it basically allows you to build your own trains and then spawn them. Anyways, let's just sit here and wait. Oh, it's actually already coming. Okay, here it comes. And boom. As you can see, the vehicle is absolutely annihilated. And right now, we are just flying in our seat right now. Okay, let's just repair. Okay. I'm going to free camp back over to the rail crossing because I am going to show you the slow-mo and how that works. So yeah. What basically slow-mo does, as you can... you probably already know what slow-mo does. It basically slows down the time speed of like the game that it's currently at. So, if you look at the controls, you press tab for slow motion. And I actually just love that because how am I supposed to... So yeah, I will have to mess with my key bindings a little bit. Anyways, we are going to park back up on the tracks. We might have to wait a little bit. But you can't speed up time, which is a very good feature. One of many features. And one thing to know about like slow motion is that it kind of messes with the physics. So if I press tab right here, yeah, as you can see, it's 0.1 times slower than real time. And here we go. Yeah, as you can see, it's slow motion. Actually, that crash was pretty good for a slow motion crash. And to repair your vehicle, you can use Control R, which will basically repair the vehicle, and you can drive around again. If you right click, you can go into operations mode, which you can like do all sorts of stuff as like this. Like you can toggle actuators on your own if you don't have to. You can like go to separate stuff, pump, actuate. And what the pump is, it's just basically a fire extinguisher. So if I press E, yeah, it just spews out water. And if I press it again, it will be gone. You know, we can just basically remove this vehicle because I'm basically done with it. And as you can see here, there are different roles that you can do. Like, there's a policeman, which has like a pistol or a sniper rifle or whatever that other gun is called. You have fire department, has no special weapons. Criminals, it has like a golden pistol. Brickrigs Armed Forces. Yeah, and they all have different loadouts. Like one is this one with the rapid fire gun, the pistol. Slot 2 is pistol and the sniper rifle, and then slot 3 is a rocket launcher and a pistol as well. And the same thing goes with Desert Worms as well. And yeah, we will be checking out other maps. And yeah, you can override the time of day. So like I can turn it to night right now and then back to day again. And you can also mess with the weather as well. So you can have it on random sun, clouds, rain, thunderstorm, and snow. So a lot of options right now. Anyways, let's recover back to the garage and take a look at another vehicle. And it should go a little bit faster. Once you do it after the first time, it usually goes a little bit faster for you. And I think I spoke too soon because it doesn't really look like it's... Wait, there it goes. Okay, which one next? Let's try this one. It's another default vehicle in the game. It replaced another one because there used to be other vehicles in the game, but then they got removed over the updates. Yeah, but I think this is supposed to be like a police vehicle of some kind. I don't know for sure though. Because of the whole blue the blue color scheme. and it just has the look of a police van. Or not, because it has the fire siren as well. It is just weird. But there are different sirens. Like in the editor, you can change like the mode of the siren. There's like a car horn, a truck horn, German police siren, U.S. siren, and a fire siren, whatever you like to call it. So again, not really the fastest vehicle in the world. I really need to choose a faster vehicle next time. Anyways, yeah, it's a lot bigger of a vehicle. It's like a lot more beefy. Again, it has the same components as the last vehicle. And let's see if we can try and scrape off a wheel. It's probably not going to work. Yeah, because it's going like so slow. It is going at a very, very slow speed. Here we go. And wow, that was a fail. Wait, no, it wasn't a fail. We did lose the wheel. Okay, let's crash. Boop. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, the buildings also do take damage as well, because like as you can see right there, we didn't really hit it at that far of a speed, but if you do cause enough damage to the buildings, they will actually collapse. So let's get out of this vehicle right now, recover at the garage, and get a tank. If this thing will blow up properly. And once again, no, it is not looking like it's speeding up anytime soon, which really sucks. If you have a different computer setup, it probably might work a little bit better than at least my computer. Well, but anyways, I am getting a tank right now. And here we go. We're getting a tank. Open it up. Yeah. Okay, this tank was, when I found the workshop, it was actually one of the very first tanks that was ever made. It is an M1 Abrams tank. And it's actually pretty detailed. So, about the whole building destruction. So, yeah. Let me just get this thing into position, put on the parking brake. You use the left mouse button to fire, and as you can see, the building did collapse there. Yeah, there is some crazy stuff on the workshop right now. Like, there's some super destructive stuff. I know, like, one of them's like giant cannons or something. If you do want to see one of those in the next video, let me know down in the comments below. Anyways, let's just keep firing at buildings, because this is fun to watch. Because for some reason, we Americans just have like an endless sense of destruction. For some reason. And like, yeah, there goes in our buildings. And depending on how big the buildings are, they each have like a different strength. So yeah, some go down 1 hit, others go down like 1 or 2 hits, others go down 3 hits, and then others go down like 4 to 5 hits, like the giant skyscrapers there. Okay, we've had enough fun with destroying buildings. Now I'm going to show you how the airplanes and helicopters work, because it is definitely a totally different concept from what we're all used to in normal games. Like, normally you would use like the normal arrow keys you would use to drive a car, or like a truck or something like that. But no, it actually has a completely different concept. And there's actually specific motors for it as well. Like for the helicopter, there's like special parts for it. Like the helicopter motor and the rotor blades. And all that stuff. So when you first spawn it up, if you hit WASD, it basically does nothing except the A and D keys, which steers you. But if you go on the alt mode, it will start up the engines, which will allow you to take off. If this thing will get up to speed. Oh wait, there we go. So yeah, you use W to go up, S to go down, S to go down. Okay, and you use A and D to steer. Whoop! I accidentally got out of the vehicle. Whoops, my bad. Uh-oh, it's going on its own. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So yeah, that's what you can basically do with the helicopters. That's how they work. And if you and you can't adjust the camera in alt mode because like you use the camera controls to like normally with when you're not in alt mode you would use like the arrow keys to control the camera, but as you can see here that is not doing anything at all. So you can go out of alt mode to and then you can adjust the camera. So you can go out of alt mode to adjust the camera, but that will basically just turn off the engine and then you'll end up falling down to the earth. Back to the earth and into your death. Now, as I was saying about the speed, if I can find the right buttons for it, hold on a second. Okay, I did find it. So you can speed it up to 10 times speed faster. And then if you want to go really slow, this slowest motion is 0.001 times. And then you can go back to normal speed. But I do want to go to times 10 so that way we can get to the ground a little bit faster. And yeah, the speeding up of time, it will mess with the physics. So yeah, like if you leave it at 10 times speed like this, it will basically be like a normal crash in real time at that amount of speed. So yeah, that still needs a little bit of tweaking, and there is multiplayer in the game. So if you want to do like multiplayer with your friends, you can do like battles and all that cool stuff. But right now we are heading to a different map because there are actually quite a couple maps. And right now I'm going to think of going to the Canyon Sandbox so that way I can show you what the trains are like. And once again, it takes a second to load. And we are spawned at the wrong garage, so I'm just going to go into the map and spawn at the correct garage right now. Okay, we are here. Enter the editor. And once again, we have to wait for the extremely long load that it takes to build. Wait, no, not build, just load up a vehicle. Again, I have no idea why it's doing this. It didn't used to when I first got the game. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I forgot to mention that I have been playing this game for quite some time now, and I do have my own creations. I will show them off eventually. But right now, I am going to show you the concept of the whole trains. Okay, so this is the track. This is the Trackmobile. Hold on, let me read the name. The Trackmobile Magnum 4350, and it's by Nothing Cool. So yeah, it does show all the information if you hover over the icon, and it also shows you the author. It just basically shows you all the information that you need to know about the creation itself. And again, I did not choose the fastest train in the world, but it is a sweet looking train. Again, when I first saw this, I did not know why there were tires here. Like, I thought like maybe it was like a multi-purpose vehicle where I could go on road and the rails at the same time. But yeah, it's a nice looking train. You can see how how detailed this thing is. Like some builders can go very, very crazy in the whole detailing part. Yeah. So basically for the controls of the train, you just use the W and S keys because you obviously cannot steer in like that mode. Oh, and I'm so sorry. I forgot to show you the whole airplanes. It's basically how the whole helicopter thing works, except you have like more expanded out controls. Like some airplanes you can drive on land because it uses like a totally separate motor and they have jet engines. Other ones are not the case. If they are like a propellered plane, they would just use like the same exact engine. You would only be able to use them in operations mode or alt mode. So let's just spawn up this biplane here. Wait, no, I am not choosing a slow vehicle this time. Let's just spawn up a jet. because I know jets are fast. Yeah. Yeah, so let's just use this one by... This is called an aircraft carrier jet by Verdeth. Now, he's well known on the workshop, I know that. And this is supposed to go with his awesome aircraft carrier. If you want to see it, and if you have the game, go and type it in the search right now, because it is an awesome creation. And some do. And I think I just crashed it in the ground. Hold on, let me reset this. And I am not in alt mode. I need to fix that. And for some reason, this thing doesn't have pitch. Why does it have pitch? Hold on, let me figure this out. Yeah, I don't think this has pitch. Oh, wait, what is happening? That's not supposed to happen. Hold on. Oh, I ran into a terrain glitch. Oh, and I fell out. There goes the plane. Oh no, we have a runaway jet. Oh no. Oh, I think it's gonna crash. Hold on. Oh, yeah, it crashed. Oh, there was an explosion. Oh, the jet's still going. What the heck? Oh, break reason, it's randomness. You gotta love it. Yeah, some of the glitches are actually really funny. Yeah, there it goes. There it goes. It's going to crash into the canyon now. Yep, there it goes. You just see a tiny little explosion in the background. Wait, it's still going. How is it still going? Hold on. It's literally still going. It's still trying to fly. What the heck? Oh man, I think I just had a voice crack there. What is it doing? I think it's trying to become a fidget spinner. But it's not doing a very good job at it. Oh, I think it just ran out of fuel. Yeah, it ran out of fuel. Okay, but I gotta admit, it was doing a really good job on flying. Especially when it's like when it doesn't even have a pilot. Like, that is impressive. Yeah. And it doesn't explode. Okay, on to the next map. Just kidding, we're going back to the city map. Because I really wanted to show you something else really cool, but I forgot about it at the time. And once again, it takes a long load. I just think I'll edit these out. Hold on. Okay, this car is called the Shockwave, and it's made by yours truly. Or it's made by myself. I actually didn't really have to do much. Because you'll find out about that soon enough. And I am going the wrong way. I really hope it doesn't explode on me. Because it'll probably crash my computer if it doesn't. Because there is a lot of bricks in the creation. Let's just spawn in the center of the city. And then we'll go from there. So yeah, you thought... Oh, I accidentally turned the lights. Wait. What? How did I... What the heck? Why are the lights on? How is that possible? I think the lights are possessed. Hold on. Oh, never mind. It's just reverse lights. So yeah, this looks like a normal vehicle. You thought this was a normal vehicle, right? Well, you're wrong. Fire the Shockwave! Oh no! That was a bad idea! Oh no, the game! Oh no! Oh man, that was a bad idea. Yep, bad idea. And now I'm flying through the air. Yep. Okay. So yeah, as you saw there, it fired. So yeah, that's a Shockwave, and it was also made by Verdeth. It's not really an actual vehicle. He just did a Shockwave put a Shockwave module on the workshop, and you can basically add to any kind of creation you want. And it's actually very, very cool. But sometimes, like, it can get very, very, very laggy if it explodes, because there's like tons of cannons that are glitched into one another. And I just accidentally hit the button again. So yeah, this was like a little mini series I started. It's like the vehicles that look like normal vehicles, but they have like hidden weapons inside. Yeah, but this one's hidden weapon is the Shockwave, and it's very, very loud right now. So yeah, I have multiple creations that are like these, and I think someone else has made one, and they call them spy cars. Yeah, but there are tons of guns like this on the workshop, but some of them they're like so buggy that they basically explode if you touch them, and it'll basically make your game crash. It's like that bad. But anyways, guys, I think that's gonna about wrap it up for today's episode. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.